Distraction, a well-known obstacle on the way to achieve our goals. It is the natural tendency of human brain to lose focus after working for some time. A research conducted by Matthew Killingsworth and Daniel Gilbert revealed that for approximately 47% of waking hours, human mind keeps wandering. Hi there, Nivedita Kauri this side. I am a final year MBBS student at Bankura Sammilani Medical College, West Bengal. Welcome and welcome back to this channel. If you want to get distracted from distractions, you have probably clicked on the right video. In this video, I will share with you 6 simple ways which will really help you. What do you consider as a source of distraction? WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, or phone calls? You may be partly correct, but researchers by psychologists have proven that the real problem isn't our chaotic environment, it's our minds. As long as our internal environment is stable, our external environment doesn't matter much. To avoid distractions, you need to consciously control your mind. And no doubt, willpower is the strongest weapon that you have with you. If you want to get your work done, then train your mind accordingly. Whether you have to complete your assignment or you have to prepare for an upcoming exam, take a little time and tell yourself that I have to do it properly. It's my duty, it's my responsibility. But there's a catch, and that is boredom. Not to mention, this thing prevents you from doing most of your work enthusiastically. But relax, I have a solution for this. Have fun with your work. This is the secret of accomplishment. Whatever you are doing, do it happily. If you are passionate on the particular task that you are doing, then you will definitely enjoy. And if it's not your passion, then also make some way to find happiness. All I want to say is happiness makes work easy and engaging. Try to find it. Suppose you are bored with your study, then try to study in groups. Or simply, you can try to teach the topics to someone else. And this someone may be your friend, your sibling. This may be your mirror image too. Another way to find happiness in work is not focusing on the result. You should focus on what's under your control. I want to remind you about a very relatable phrase from the Bhagavad Gita. To deeds alone you have a right, and never at all to its fruits. Let not the fruits of deeds be your motive, neither let there be in you any detachment to performing your duty. Mobile phone. The small device in our hands has been changing our lives rapidly since the last 2 decades. But this is a potent source of distraction also. We can't deny it. Every time we get a notification, we take up our mobile. Even when there is no notification popping up, we take up our mobile to check if there's any. There is science behind this type of behavior. Researchers have found similarities between behavioral addiction and cell phone overuse. There is triggering of dopamine in the brain that reinforces the compulsive behavior. Every time we get a notification or we receive a reaction to our post, there is release of dopamine, the happy hormone. And we become accustomed to constantly checking our mobile for that hit of dopamine. And when we have the mobile in our hands, we can't even realize how much time we are spending on it. Yes, mobile phones are no doubt time killer. And also, what kind of content you are getting from this device is going to affect your thought pattern and productivity. But we can't abolish them. For the last few years, mobile phone has become an indispensable part of our lives. Whether we are getting notification from our institution or we are paying bills, we depend on this device. So we have to use them, but cautiously. When you are sitting for your work or your study, find a calm and comfortable space. Keep the phone away from you, or put it on silent mode or on do not disturb mode at least. When you are not in work, then also keep a check on what kind of content you are imbibing in your brain. Though our internal environment is more important than our external environment, yet we should take care of the external one also. Try to keep your surrounding clean and organized before starting your work. Messy spaces can make it difficult to focus on a particular task, and also it makes you distracted easily. Before starting the work, clean up your desk and sit with only the essential stuffs those you are going to use. You will not have to find things during your work time, and also this cleanliness will increase your productivity. To some extent, this act of organization will provide a physical signal to the brain that we have achieved success in being orderly, which will inevitably result in feelings of affirmation. Some have a view that multitasking saves time, but the real scenario is a bit different. Shifting between tasks can cost as much as 40% of your productive time, and this is due to a phenomenon called the attention residue. Research shows that when you switch between tasks, it takes a long time to get back to the level of your previous efficiency. So superficially, it may seem that you are saving time, but actually you are not. So my advice is to take up minimum number of works at a time and get engaged completely. This will not only increase your efficiency but also will save your time. It's way easier to put one foot in front of the other rather than gazing at the entire marathon route ahead of you. Yes, you guessed it right. I'm talking about microproductivity. This simply means breaking down a large project into small bite-sized tasks to make it more approachable. Whenever you have a big project in your hand, just break it down into small pieces. It will help you to identify your next step. Not only this, in your way, if you find that you are not in the right track, it will be far easier for you to make adjustments towards your goal. And its small achievements can give you dopamine rushes that will surely keep you motivated. So, take one step at a time to avoid distractions. Whatever you are going to do in the entire day, just write them down on paper or any other digital device and try to follow it. This list shouldn't be very long, but it should be specific and achievable. You can make this list in the morning or at the night before the day, and try to synchronize your to-do list with your circadian rhythm. Humans have a very well-defined internal clock that shapes our energy levels throughout the day. This is the circadian rhythm. Paying attention to how your energy levels change throughout the day can help you to identify your golden hours of productivity, and you can make your plan according to this. If you are more active in the morning, then try to schedule the cognitively demanding activities in the morning. If we can organize our daily activities according to our body's own inclination, then we are less likely to get distracted. If you are losing focus in your tedious work, go ahead and give this video a watch. Click here to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.